This is so frustrating when you have an iPhone. I am completely done with iPhone, and I don't know how many times I say that. I think this is like my 25th time saying this thing. And Pro Max, iPhone minis, SE. I'm keep coming back to iPhone because look at some of these amazing pictures that we have. The phone gave me a very great, outstanding pictures, but yo, to use this, it's so terrible. There's no home button still. It's so uncomfortable to use. So when you use iPhone, it's like you're forced to do it on their way, and you're not feeling good for that. It feels really uncomfortable to use this phone, like real uncomfortable. And I'm just not gonna do this anymore. That's it, I'm done, you know. It's not for me. I'm extremely technical. I'm very like a military level technical. So if for me, I don't deserve iPhone. If I'm talking to the president, then yeah, sure, I'll have a second device as iPhone that I can only deal with the president with that. But yes, and I'm pretty sure if you work with the president, then you're required to buy iPhone because you're gonna be talking to iPhone, and that's completely American company. If you use Huawei to talk to the president, that's a security breach. I'm so done with iPhone. I hope I don't come back to iPhone again. I'm gonna have to get this Galaxy as for a peace of mind. It's like so depressing when you had iPhone. You know there's something's missing in your life when you don't have Android. You have the best computer, you have the best car, you have the best life, but your daily driver designed the way they want you to use it. I don't get that. So anyway, I'll probably make a second video later on about this detail, about what was really miserable about that phone. Sure, I'm gonna be missing the camera, but at the beginning, back in the days, I think Galaxy dominated the camera. Samsung dominated all the great videos out there in the back. YouTube probably built on Samsung back in the days. You know, all the Android cameras, they were great. I'm gonna authentically enjoy using my Android phone. I'm gonna be very fast moving. I'm gonna be using it very fast. I'm gonna go back, do banking apps, insurance app, boom, like fast, like with your speed, with your refresh rate, plus the glass gonna be so upgraded. Only bad news is that the software is not gonna be 100% clean. Chinese and Korean third parties marketing apps gonna be there, which is very risky. Now that's the very uncomfortable part, but it's gonna be comfortable to use. And meanwhile, while I use the Android, I know my information is gonna be in Korea, not in US. That's one thing to consider. But listen, it's gonna be very comfortable when you wake up, you see, look at the phone, you know what? The phone's gonna do exactly the way you wanna do. We don't like texting. A lot of you guys don't like texting. The Android phone had the best texting experience than anything else. It's a one-hand operations. You type it. If you don't feel like to type, the auto suggestions comes in 3 phrases. Amazing. If you don't like to type and if you feel lazy to text your girl, then you do the voice recognition, the dictation mode, boom, and you talk, hey, how are you? I'm gonna be late. You go, if you say, I'm going to be late, or you say, I'm going to the late, it will automatically detect that, okay, you try to say, I'm going to be late. That is so auto correction right there. Siri all-time lowest on purposely mistaken this thing because they want you to buy 600 more iPhone, then they're gonna fix it. This is their trapping point. That's how they do this thing, right? Android TTS and dictation mode are so accurate from 2010. I tested that out a long time ago. So I don't like to text. And when you text and when you're forced to text on an iPhone, you see you have to raise it up with these 2 hands, then you gotta stay like this, you gotta type it, you have to go press back. It's so much energy when you use iPhone. Now a lot of you are saying, hey, it's not really a big deal, I text, I don't have a big deal. Well, that's because you use 2 hands, you're typing too much, that's why you don't feel motivated, and you're doing it because you're forced to do that because you have an iPhone. But yo, Android is 10 times faster, much more 10 times faster. It's a little disorganized maybe, but it's much more accurate. Anyway, man, I'm so done with this thing. I don't have to, I'm done. I'll stick to that Android, and hopefully I don't come back to iPhone again because it's not going anywhere. Then you have this 2 annoying part that when the phone get overheated, like right now it's on a car, if it's heated up, in the middle of a highway, the thermometer scene is gonna come in. The phone is overheated. The phone is overheated, so now you cannot do GPS. Out of nowhere, it's gonna show black. And this is Apple's doing this on purpose. They're doing this on purpose because they wanted to show that, hey, we're Park Avenue. We're too sensitive to hot. You know, we're not gonna let you use it. We're not supposed to let you use the phone if it's turned too hot. We are very calm. We're very white background, you know. So if the phone get overheated a little bit much, oh, you know, we're rich. You know, rich people are not into this too much. You know what I mean? We want some cool, you know, cool it down. Then it's gonna start working, you know. And then from past 2 years ago or last year, there's this biggest issues. This is the worst thing. That right now is happening at daytime. The phone screen turns so dim. It is ridiculously dim. You turn off the adaptive brightness, the auto brightness, the screen turns so deep, like dimmed. It is ridiculously dim, and I don't think anybody realized that because obviously people don't use their brain like me. There's no way you cannot fix this thing. If you need to text this to the programming team, who knows how long they're gonna take it, because they don't send you update actively. The dimming issues is a big problem. The screen goes so black at daytime. The new model and the old model. The Siri is just terrible. Texting experience terrible. Navigation super uncomfortable, and the animations are so annoying. My goodness, the hardwares are getting newer and the animations are just turning slower and slower and slower. Yo, the animations are the worst, all-time award-winning worst for iPhone. I never liked their animations, never. And there's no way you can turn it off. You try to turn off the animation, it's still slow. It's ridiculously slow. The app loading is so slow. You need to go to a simple bank. If you go to like Wells Fargo Bank, you click it, boom, 2-second load, and then it will pop up. Like, dude, what in the world, you know? Mail app, you go to the AOL app, you go to the Yahoo app, you press it, 2-second wait, then it will load up. Like, yo, it's on purposely. This is all on freaking purposely. I don't need to go through that. All right, you know what I mean? So I'm getting Samsung. I'm very excited. Let's get it done and let's just recycle this phone. We don't ever have to come back. I'll sacrifice some animation, don't worry. I have the best editing team. They're gonna enhance my product with the camera if they have to. All right, it's gonna be 8K for cheaper price than iPhone minis and iPhone Max. I'm not going back. I don't deserve iPhone. I think my genes tells me there's something's wrong with it. You should not be getting it. This is not for you. You know, just be that thing. I know a lot of programming girl who are using Android, a lot of programming girl and guys who are using Android. I respect these people. You know, they have a very good like vision and purpose of why they're using the Android. All right, not because they have to, but they wanna use it. So frustrating, guys, so frustrating.